भुटान अरूलाई हालेर हाम्रो नेपाल आयौँ लगभग 18 वर्ष पश्चात हाम्रो केही हुन सकेन र इन्डोनेसिया संस्थाले तपाईँहरू अमेरिका गयो भने 5 वर्ष पछाडि सिटिजन पाउँछौ भन्नुभएको छ र सिटिजनका हातमा चाहिँ हाम्रो आयो।
My name is when I lived in Nepal for 18 years, nothing happened. You know, we didn't have the citizenship right, and the IM over there told him that if you go to US, you will get the citizenship in 5 years, and that's why I'm here. Okay, that's all he said.
My name is just my come from Bhutan. यहाँ आएर चाहिँ हामीहरूलाई नेपालमा भुटानदेखि आएको अहिले 18-19 वर्ष भयो। 19 वर्षदेखि अब यहाँ दुःख अलिअलि भोग्दै हामीहरू अमेरिकामा आएपछि हामी राम्रो हुन्छ, यहाँ आएपछि राम्रो हुन्छ भन्ने आशाले गर्दाखेरि हामीहरू अमेरिका आइपुग्यौँ।
When we were in Nepal, we were told that if you go to US, things are going to be better. And I've lived in Nepal for 18 to 19 years, so I'm very on things like that.
भुटानमा चाहिँ जानु भन्ने आश छैन होइन, हामीलाई भुटान जान आश छैन। हामीहरूको अब नानीको भविष्य यहाँ हामी त अब आधा उमेर भयो, आधा उमेर भएपछि हामीलाई अब केही छैन आशा होइन, र पनि हामी बाँचेर राम्रो हुन्छ चाहिँ हामीलाई यहाँनिर राम्रो हुन्छ भनेर हामीलाई आश छ। नानीहरूको भविष्यको लागि राम्रो हुन्छ भनेर हामीले यति धारणा छ। यहाँनिर चाहिँ हामीले त खुसी भएर सबै कुरो हामीलाई राम्रो भयो यहाँनिर, यतिमा हामी खुसी भएका छौँ।
Because we thought about the kids, their future, and they're doing well. And you know, I'm an older person, so I don't have any more expectations. But I'm really happy in this state, and my hope is that my children will do their best.
हामीले सबै हामीलाई एकतार खोसेर त्यहाँदेखि अन्त हामीले नेपालमा भागेर आएर नेपाल बस्यौँ। नेपालमा हामीलाई धेरै कष्ट भयो, धेरै दुःख भयो, हामी रोएर बस्यौँ कि खुसीले बस्यौँ कि हामीलाई पनि थाहा छ होइन। फेरि पछाडि हामी त्यस्तो दुःख खटेर बस्दा पनि हाम्रो बसेको ठाउँको सबै आग लागि भएर हामीले केही समाधान निकाल्न नपाएर जङ्गलमा गएर हामी बास गरेर हामीहरू त्यहाँदेखि पछाडि साह्रै दुःख लाग्यो। जहाँ हामीलाई कहाँनिर राम्रो हुन्छ अब हेर्नुहोस्, अब अमेरिका सरकारले हामीलाई अब लाने भनेर कुरा भएको छ। हामीहरू यति हुँदा पनि हामीले मौका नखोज्छौँ, जाउँ हामीहरू हुँदै भनेर अनि हामीहरू अमेरिका म अहिले भन्नु के यस्तो रुनु हुँदाखेरि दुःख गर्दै अनि त्यस्तो भएर हामीहरू अहिले चाहिँ यहाँ आएपछि हामी बाँच्न सक्छौँ, हामी बाँच्यौँ, हामीलाई त खुसी भएर हामीहरू यहाँ खुसी भएको छ। नानीहरू पढ्न पायो बित्तिकै हामीलाई पनि राम्रो भइरहेको छ। अहिलेसम्म अमेरिका सरकारले राम्रो गरेर हेरिरहेको छ। हामी आएको 2 वर्ष भयो यहाँको, अहिलेसम्म हामी दुःख तकलिफ केही छैन।
I've lived through campfires, and you know, I've had to leave money, all the money that I had in the bank in Bhutan. So I've been through a lot. I feel like crying when I'm talking right now. But my hope is for my children, and I myself is doing well and feeling well, and I have a sense of satisfaction since I've been in the US. Thanks.
Let's give a big round of applause to our community members. If we can have the presenters come up to the front, and we'll have a little bit of a question and answer session. I know that some of you have some time constraints, but if you have time to stay behind and ask questions, feel free to do so. Questions for the agency, questions for the seniors?
When you have clients who come in and that speak other than one of the languages that you have staff for? How do you do that?
That's a great question. Did everybody hear the question? So it's related to language needs. It's something that we encounter every day, actually. Just because we're Asian doesn't mean that we speak all the different Asian languages. And so one of the things that we have been trying to do is to create a network of cultural brokers. So we have people like Allison, for instance, who speaks one language, Burmese. She speaks several languages, but for that community, and then we actually have to do outreach. We have to identify people within that community who speak Burmese and then that second language, you know. So it actually takes a fair amount of energy on our part to be able to provide that service. But I think it's part of our mission to provide those kind of services, so we sort of are committed to that process. I think Eastern area agencies could probably adopt a similar idea. Instead of calling us and having us do the legwork, this may be something for your agency to think about. You know, if we have someone or some connections in that community, nurturing these people who actually want to help, who have some education, who have some language fluency, trying to locate people within that community and developing relationships with them is really, really important. You know. Sometimes, though, you know, we aren't able to provide the kind of service that we need, and so there are other services that we can provide. For instance, we don't have Burmese-speaking clinician, and so how do you provide mental health services if you can't speak the language? Well, we have to go through interpreters, and then sometimes we have to take care of sort of peripheral needs, and hopefully that will provide some measure of help. Other questions?
Can you ask them if they feel safe here? Like I'd like Shemaya or Ellison to ask the population, do they feel safe?
That's a great question.
ဒီနိုင်ငံမှာနေရတာတဲ့ကြောက်သေးလားတဲ့ကြောက်တော့မကြောက်ဘူးကြောက်စီတော့မရှိဘူးဒါမဲ့ငြိမ်းချမ်းတယ်လို့ထင်တယ်ငြိမ်းချမ်းတယ်လို့ထင်တယ်ဘာအဒီနိုင်သူရှိအခက်အခဲဖြစ်နေ
They feel safety then from where they come, but still like a little bit like reassured of police in this area, and then people are robbing, trying to rob them. Yeah.
They're saying that cover after
ल्याङ्ग्वेज को समस्या छ भाषाको अब केही अब बन्दै नजान्नेहरूलाई अब हामीहरूले गर्नु छ होइन अब पढाइरहनु भएको छ हामीहरूले बन्दै जानेको थिएन नामहरू लेख्नु जानेको थिएन अब पढाइरहनु भएको छ टिचरहरूले अब पढ्दैछौँ नामहरू बोल्छौँ आफ्नो क्रम भन्छौँ आफ्नो नाम लेख्छौँ अलिअलि हुँदैछ
they feel pretty safe. They haven't, you know, the only concern is the language. That's what she was saying, that you know we've been learning since the class we've been learning some, but the language is the concern. They haven't had any issues with safety.
Yeah. Can you ask them if, I know their kids are immersed in a whole different system all day long, and I know that creates conflict. Do they talk about that at home? Like, I know that the kids see things in the school, and then they come home and it's all different. And how do they deal with it? Do they talk about it, or is it just something that's out there?
ပြောတာတဲ့ကလေးတွေကျောင်းမှာတက်တယ်ပေါ့နော်တနည်းဆုံးကျောင်းမှာတက်တယ်ပြန်လာလို့ရှိရင်ကျောင်းမှာပါတယ်ဖြစ်တယ်ဆိုတော့ပြောလာတဲ့သူတို့ဘယ်လိုနေတယ်ဟုတ်လားပြန်လာပြီးတော့မိဘတွေနဲ့ပြောတာသူတို့စာရေးတဲ့အခါပေါ့နော်စာဖတ်တဲ့အခက်အခဲရှိတယ် But the difficulty that they have is like the parents can read, so when they have like non-English coming, you know, it's a difficult for them.
They don't really talk about it, but a lot of kids, they're vegetarians, so they worry about the food. They don't always have that option of the, vegetables.
For both of you, tell them if there are any school issues, I'd be happy to help, because I actually work for the school district.
This is a really good example of why we put on these seminars. One of the things that we relate to the seniors is that by themselves, without any English fluency, they don't have the ability to advocate for themselves. But forums like this, where we have people in the community, maybe we can raise some awareness and then actually locate some resources that these communities can actually tap into. I wanted to address the question about safety a little bit. We have heard issues related to safety, and I think Tuan had addressed it a little bit. There is, particularly in this area, there is high